Lydia Prudovskaya was already brought to administrative responsibility in the fall of 2022 for anti-war messages on social networks. Then she was fined 35,000 rubles. Almost a year later, a criminal case was opened against Prudovskaya under an article about discrediting the Russian army. Investigators called and questioned witnesses, Lydia's daughter and son, 9 and 10 years old.
Before the interrogation, Prudkovskaya told the children about their rights and about the possibility of referring to the 51st article of the Constitution. No one is obliged to testify against himself, his spouse and close relatives. According to Prudkovskaya, after the interrogation, the children did not complain about the pressure from adults, but the situation itself greatly frightened the girl, and she asked her mother not to send her to the investigator again. From a publication of the publication Medusa.
To hit the headquarters of the Federal Security Service of Moscow for such an appeal in an audio message in telegrams, the Second Western District Military Court of Moscow sentenced a 25-year-old Moscow resident to 4 years and 2 months in a penal colony, Mediazona reports. The name of the convict is not called, but according to the publication, Philip Medvedev fits the description. After the crash of the cruiser Moskva on the night of April 14, 2022, Medvedev published a post and posted an audio message.
Launch a volley from Iskanders. Kill them all there. Let them burn in a righteous fire of retribution. Strike directly at the FSB headquarters in Moscow. Bomb this building, please. From the publication of Mediazona.
The closer the elections in Russia, the greater the repression. The Basmanny Court of Moscow arrested the sole chairman of the Movement for the Protection of the Rights of Voters, Voice, Grigory Melkonyans. In 2021, the Russian Ministry of Justice declared this organization a foreign agent. Melkonyans was arrested on suspicion of cooperating with the undesirable in Russia, the European network of election observation organizations. By a court decision, the sole chairman of Voice was taken into custody until October 17th. After the meeting, the defendant's lawyer read Grigory Melkonyans' appeal to journalists.
With this case, they want to intimidate many independent observers so that they refuse to observe and keep quiet about what they see in the elections, according to the principle, either good or nothing about the elections. Such times, such a country, it would be naive to hope that common sense will prevail and the state will be interested in feedback on how the elections really go, since no free society can live without it.
On August 17th, the security forces came with searches to Melkonyans and 14 other voice coordinators in 8 regions of the federations. Reported by Serhiy Kulias, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.